Hey, I was out on a bike ride with a good friend, Justin Woodard, and we were talking about how do you create a culture where mistakes aren't looked at as bad, or where people aren't afraid to be able to share, where they don't feel like they're an idiot because they made a mistake. And so I just shared the three things that I see while we were on the ride. One is that most organizations and most leaders think that success is the goal. The goal is success, and that mistakes are tolerable, but they are not great, but as long as we learn from them, they're okay. And then that failure is not an option. So those three things: success is desired, mistakes are tolerated as long as you learn from them, and that failure is not an option. So that breeds a culture where people are afraid to share their mistakes because they're afraid that they won't be able to, they'll be seen as a failure, and failure is not an option. So what I said was actually the organizations, it was actually the Checklist Manifesto, just read it, and the organization out at Cambridge right now that we're building is one where people are actually running towards, they know that failure is inevitable. If you're trying anything great in the world, you're going to have failures along the way. Mistakes happen, and we will learn from them, and it will be because of those learnings that we will have growth and we will have success. So it's really switched. It's three things, but the same things, but in reverse order. And so that's what I've seen in cultures when I've gone, and I've seen incredible cultures where people are innovating all the time, when they're courageously, continuously improving, where they're learning and they're growing, and where the mistakes are not hidden, where mistakes are, and where quality issues are raised to the surface, and nobody's afraid of them because they're the only path. And we know that from learning, we will grow to success. So I hope that's helpful for you. Thanks.